What's going on, everybody? Today I'm going to be showing you another vacuum that's part of my collection. This was the latest purchase. This is a Panasonic Jet-Flo model MC-6225 that I got on eBay. I have always wanted a Jet-Flo ever since I got my Performance Plus to kind of compare the two. But anyway, overall, I really love this vacuum. And for something that's as old as it is, this thing works just as good, if not newer, or better, I should say, than some of the newer vacuums that they make today, with all Chinese plastic and all that. They're just disposable pieces of crap meant to break, and then you have to go out and buy another vacuum. Or you could stick with something like this, keep up to date with all the filters and the bags, and just pray that your motor bearings are still good. And let me go ahead and show you off all the features of this vacuum right here on these higher end Panasonics, the MC-6225 like this, or I think it was the MC-6220, which was just like this, only it had red accents and not this nice blue color that this and the MC-6215s came in. But anyway, this basically comes with 3 power settings: low, medium, and high. And you don't have to think about it. Everyone always uses the high for everything. But every once in a while, when I vacuum like low pile area rugs where I don't want too much suction to take up the whole carpet, I would switch it down to low. But anyway, let's go ahead and show you inside the bag compartment. These things are very tightly sealed. Alright. There's the bag. It takes type U2 bags, but I'm running a generic HEPA bag, which definitely increases filtration. And you will notice right here that this is not on that little plastic, excuse me, sorry, my camera was down here, but generic paper bag. But anyway, most of you that know these old Panasonics know that normally the bag would sit on a little plastic carrier or so that you can take out of the vacuum and then take the bag off and then put on a fresh new bag, put the tab back in its place, and then you're good. That was actually lost for some reason, and for some reason the seller didn't include that with the vacuum, probably because they might have lost it or somehow. So I had to get a replacement that's a permanent solution if you lose any of those tabs, because don't try and finding any of those red carriers. They're actually discontinued, so you have to go this solution, which is really a better way to go in my opinion. In fact, this thing is actually made of rubber, so the bag seals on there just fine. Down here is your exhaust filter. It is a tad bit dusty, but I do have a replacement coming in the mail. Let's go ahead and tuck this thing back in. Put the bag door back on. But anyway, down here it just shows you all the features. It has the safeguard system, which basically is like a motor protection system, where it has that dust filter where dust can't go into the motor. Automatic carpet height adjustment, full edge cleaning, headlight, and rug floor setting, which is right over here. While the vacuum's on and the brush roll's spinning, you can just switch it right over here to tools or floors to safely vacuum bare floors. Anyway, let's go ahead. Oh, right here is a full bag alarm right here that operates this little spring-loaded device with a little red tab right there that slowly rises to let you know that you need to change out your bag. Alright, let's go ahead and flip this down so you'll see the underside. It is a little bit dirty, but that's just from a lot of the use this thing got. Here is its brush roll. It is all metal. and it does come with replaceable brush strips. And one thing I love about these Panasonics, to service the brush roll is very easy. All you got to do is just remove these two screws, then the whole bottom plate comes off, which, by the way, is also metal. And right here is where the belt sits. And it is actually connected to a round belt right here that runs to the main brush roll. Now, how this clutch system works is as you switch it to clutch, it actually takes tension off the back of the belt right there and then pulls it on over to this pulley right over here, which spins freely. So your brush roll will be freewheeling so that you can safely clean bare floors and stuff. And if you want to move it back to carpet, just simply put it back to carpet. It will actually push the belt tension over here and then go back onto this pulley, and then we'll drive the round belt and your brush roll will spin. Kind of nice and unique how this thing operates. Okay, let's go ahead and put the bottom plate back on. One small little imperfection with this vacuum that doesn't necessarily affect the performance of the machine is the little clip that holds this little back door on there is broken off, so it doesn't latch in place. But when the vacuum's running, the suction actually keeps it closed, so I'm not too concerned about that. But as of now, the only thing I'm wanting to get for one of these things is probably an optional hose attachment that you could get, which you could flip this door on, hook up the hose, and then you could use your onboard tools. Anyway, here's the model number down here. Sorry, the lighting's not too good, but anyway, did you see the vacuum model number? It has a 7-amp motor. It takes type UB2, UB3, and type U bags. There's the model number, and it says Mats. I'm not sure how to pronounce this right here. Electronic Industrial Corporation, made in Japan, for household use only. Well, even though this says made in Japan, I know this for a fact that these were actually assembled here in the USA, but with Japanese components. But one sad part about this is that the top handle is not original. I think the original one must have been broken or so, probably had a bad power switch or so, and had electrical issues, so they decided to just replace the whole handle assembly. Or it could have been that the cord hooks were damaged, so they decided to replace the whole handle assembly. Either way, the handle is mismatched, so it's not the matching color to the machine. This has an extremely long cord. I wanted to say this is about like 34 feet, which you can cover a lot of your house with how long this cord is. Let's go plug it in. And now let's go ahead and show you this thing running. Now, for something that's as old as this is, which I'm guessing is probably in the 80s, I might have to look at the model number, but this thing runs excellent. Let's go ahead and turn it on here. There's low speed, and there's medium and high. Very quiet. floor feature. See right there? Push that, it'll take tension away from the brush roll, and then sitting on that pulley. Now you can safely clean your bare floors. I'm going to turn on the lights in here. Don't worry about that noise. That's just the secondary belt right there. Hit that part of the refrigerator. Shouldn't do that. And if you want to go back to your carpet, just take it back to your carpet and just flip it to floors. Nice. Well, I hope y'all enjoyed this in-depth review of the Panasonic Jet-Flo MC-6225. Don't forget to like, rate, comment, and subscribe. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.